Yes, yeah, Paris is back to do a part 2 of the favorite K-pop artists slash groups. I wanted to give a quick thing that for those that did watch it, I do thank you, because saying anything about K-pop, if a certain fan finds it, especially the Sasaengs, then, people are getting mad and just a big old mess, so for those that actually watched the video and didn't say anything negative, I do appreciate that. But I figured this time I would start off with a different group, for me anyway. Um, and that is Blackpink. I adore Blackpink. My bias is Rose, however you say her name. I love her voice. I love her accent. I love the way that she dances. I just love her a lot. And I say Blackpink is different for me because I'm not typically the person that is drawn to what seems like, because I know it's not, but what seems like a rap group. That's why I didn't click with 21 like I did with Blackpink, because 21 to me, most of their tracks were rap and just not really given much diversity until like the last 2 years of their career, I think. I'm sure all of the freaking blackjacks are gonna come after me, but anyway, I think that's what that fandom's called. Could be wrong. But I'm not yet a Blink for Blackpink, but I am getting there because I really do like Blackpink a lot. Next, and I don't know how I missed this in my first video, Red Velvet. Love Red Velvet. My bias is super hard because I love each girl equally. It's just so hard to pick one. But if I had to, it would be a tie between Irene and Wendy. I lean more towards Irene most of the time, but I love Wendy's voice. I love how she can control her voice, how high she can hit. She's an amazing singer, and she's also just likable to me, in my opinion. I'm sure other people will disagree with me with that statement, but to me, she just seems like the likable member of the group. Like, her and Joy are that way to me. So, I guess technically my bias is Irene. Not that unusual, I guess. Next one is Twice. I mean, duh. They've just exploded in terms of popularity, so it's hard to avoid their music if you decide you want to try to avoid it. I am not that type of person. I'm willing to give an artist a chance. And I actually liked Blackpink since they debuted in 2015. I found it an extremely strong debut. I was not the biggest fan of the song Cheer Up. Not my thing. If you hear talking, it's my grandmother and my aunt talking outside my door. But also trying to think. If Blackpink, my bias is Rose. In Twice, my bias is a tie between Tuzu and Sana. Those are my two. I've loved Tuzu since the beginning. Sana's kind of like creeping her way up in my bias list. So. And then for a different guy group, one of my favorites is GOT7. I know, typical. But I'm not in their fandom yet. I wouldn't put myself in their fandom yet, even though I do like the group. I just haven't put as much like effort into knowing each of the members like a lot of people. So that's why I don't consider myself part of the fandom. And then another guy group. Sorry, I took something from my head and it's leaving me spacey. Monsta X. Thank you, brain. I really love Monsta X. They are really talented, in my opinion. My favorite is Shonu. I think that's how you say his name, Shonu. I don't know if they made him the face of the group or not, but to me, he just stands out. You see him put effort into whatever he's doing. Whether it be acting, singing, athletic stuff on stage, I mean, you name it, he'll work his butt off. Which is something that I can respect. So, I do like Monsta X. Last guy favorite for this video though, NCT. Again, typical, I know. My bias is Mark, which I don't know if he is technically a common bias or not, I'm not sure. But to me, Mark and Johnny. And not just because their names are easy to pronounce, but because they're willing to, do an American tour with the rest of their members and translate for them as they go, which I find really respectable. I also respect Mark in the fact that he's in NCT NCT Dream, and NCT 127. So, I mean, he's in all of the subunits at the moment, which I know is going to be extremely difficult, especially with him having comebacks, at least once a year. So, I mean, he's always doing something. So, I can, respect the fact that he is a hard worker. He's willing to put himself out there so that he can, build a name, build the group, get himself out there. So I do respect that a lot. And my favorite, I'm just gonna do favorite songs right quick. Favorite song of Blackpink is As If It's Your Last. I adore that song. Still one of my favorites. I loved Lisa's hair in that video. I really think it worked with her skin tone. For Red Velvet, it is probably a tie between Red Flavor and Bad Boy. I love both of those. They're great. For GOT7, my favorite is If You Do. Love that song. Loved it since the beginning. that I had discovered them. It's just a great song to me. And then for NCT, it's probably Limitless. I can't remember if that was NCT or NCT 127. Either way, but Limitless is one of my favorites of theirs for sure. And last group for this video, because I want to try to keep this one a little bit shorter than the last one, is, Monsta X, my favorite song by them is Shootout. So, I'm going to go ahead and say that. Last group for this video is AOA. I really like AOA. I like the style that they've done over the years. I actually follow a few of the members on Instagram. I love Seolhyun's dog. He's like a big fluffy, looks like he's got a chow face but a lion mane. But my biases in AOA are Seolhyun and Choa. I hate that Choa had to be taken out of the group due to medical concerns, but, you know, her health is more important than just going out and promoting and still risk hurting herself, you know? And my favorite song by AOA is probably the Japanese release. I think it's called Give Me Your Love. Hang on, let me look that up. It's called Iowo Chodai. And yeah, Give Me the Love, that's what it's called. I know it was something like that. But I love that song. I love the guy that they collaborated with. I think it fit really well. For another individual artist, and this will be the last one, I swear, is probably Hyuna. And I know a lot of people are like, you know, Hyuna is only doing sexy concepts now. She's turning into like the American K-pop blend, this, that, and the other. I'm like, yeah, as long as she's not hurting herself and she's having fun, what difference does it make? I know that her videos are more like sexual in a sense, because you see her clubbing, you see her dancing, she's doing like the booty popping stuff like she did in Red, like she did Bubble Pop. And for those that are wondering who Hyuna is, if you have watched Psy's Gangnam Style and saw the girl with the black leather shorts and had the like blonde orange-ish hair that he met in the subway, that's Hyuna. But I really do like her a lot. She was previously with 4 Minute, which is another group that I love, but they disbanded due to contracts running out. And some of the members didn't want to do singing anymore, but she still did, so that's why I put her in the solo category. Alright guys, that was the end of part 2 to this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Let me know down below some of your favorite groups and also some of your biases. I'm curious to know. With that, I will talk to you all soon in another video at another time. Bye, Roses.